Hi, I'm Ralph from Ralph Knows Food, and today we're going to be dealing with a ribeye, but not just any ribeye. This is a ribeye that's a prime cut that I picked up from the Golden Steer Steakhouse out there in Las Vegas. This is really nice. It's really nice and thick, nicely marbled, terribly expensive, and I don't want to screw it up. So I'm going to be using the best ways possible to cook this today. And I'm also going to start out by using the best seasoning possible. So since it's coming from the Golden Steer Steakhouse, I'm using their seasoning as well. First, I'm going to be using Peppermania, which is a blend of salt and pepper. And also going to be using something called French cuffs, which is sort of like a dried onion flavoring. We're going to be cooking it in the sous vide, but the really exciting part about this is, and this is a first for me, I get to use a blowtorch. This is going to be awesome. This is like the ultimate man toy when it comes to cooking, I think. I can't wait to use this. But in the meantime, let's get this going. I've already patted the steak dry. I'm going to add a little seasoning here. Now, I don't see a lot of salt with this, so I'm just going to grab a little extra kosher salt to put on here. When it comes to kosher salt, you really don't have to be afraid about using too much because it's not like regular table salt. Get that rubbed in. Got to put it on the other side. And I'm going to use just a little bit of avocado oil. And I'm doing that just to make sure that the dried onion flakes are going to be kind of sticking a little bit better. Get that all kind of rubbed in here. Get that stuff out of the way. Going to rub the sides in it because we want every edge to be just as delicious. Going to put that in a freezer bag, and we're going to be using the immersion method to suck all that air out of the bag. Basically, all you have to do is close the bag most of the way up. And freezer bags, besides being freezer safe, are also sous vide safe. And if you check the boxes, whatever that microplastic stuff that you're not supposed to get into your food, it's BPA or something like that. It's free of all those chemicals. So you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff with a freezer bag. So I'm going to try to push all the air out of here and close up the last part of that zipper. Make sure it's good and closed. As you can see, nice vacuum going. Put that back in here. Now I'm going to put a measuring cup in there. It's staying down at the bottom pretty well, but I want to make sure that it stays put. So I'm just going to put this measuring cup in there to kind of hold it in place. Time to set it. Now I want this to be perfect, so I'm going to set it for, I think, 125. Because when we get to the blowtorch part, that's not going to take any more than about 30 seconds per side. That's what's so exciting about this. You don't have to worry about overdoing it too much because it just does not take much time. Now I'm going to leave it in here for, get that started, about the next 2 hours. I will come back in 2 hours and we're going to be ready to light it up. See you then. Hey guys, while we're in between the sous vide and the blowtorch, I've got a quick announcement for you. Several of my viewers have very kindly mentioned to me at various points in time that they thought that I might be able to benefit from a carnivore lifestyle. They've been doing it and they thought I could benefit from it too. And you know what? I think they were right. And so about 7 weeks ago, I started the carnivore diet. And in order to record my progress, I started a second YouTube channel called Ralph Knows Carnivore. So if you want to follow along and see how I'm doing on the carnivore diet, the carnivore lifestyle, and maybe get some tips for yourself, please check in to the channel. And if you've been doing the carnivore yourself, as many of my viewers have been, give me some comments. Leave me some advice. I'm a newbie at this. I can use all the help, support, encouragement I can get. So with that said, we will get back to the blowtorch part. Here's our blowtorch. When you light it, you just set it to a very minimal amount. Pull the trigger and turn it up. We're going to be doing these for about 30 seconds per side. You want to make sure you're moving it around. We'll flip this over. Now, just to let you know, this also works great for lighting fire pits, fireplaces, charcoal grills, time to turn it off. Just control the heat here at the top. Controls for the gas, and that's it. But let's take this inside and see what we've got. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do now is put some butter on top and just let it rest for a couple of moments. Now the goal is not to make it black. You don't want too much char. Some char is going to be natural and normal. What you're looking for is a golden color. And hopefully what we're going to have is edge to edge doneness. We'll give this a couple of moments, then we're going to come back, check this bad boy out. Okay, I can't wait any longer. I'm not even going to take the time to cut the bone off yet. I'm just going to cut into it in the middle here, see how it turns out. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. I'll cut off a little piece here. Share that with everybody. But take a look at that. That is edge to edge niceness. This is great. This is awesome. Now, if you like your steak done a little bit more, it's easy enough to do by changing the temperature of the sous vide. And I will have directions for that down below in the directions. Now, I've got a lot of people, they don't think it's real unless I give Gunner a sample. So Gunner, here you go. What do you think, buddy? He thinks it's good. Let's see what I think. I agree, Gunner. This is so tender, really flavorful. I love the little hint of seasoning in here. It's perfectly done from edge to edge. You can't ask for any more. With that said, give us a subscription maybe. Definitely comments down below, and I will catch y'all the next time. Bye-bye.